I still remember I received a message long back regarding PMP that I want to do PMP. Said okay. I was in Dubai at that time. We had our discussion. He cleared PMP, and he cleared PMP in a straightforward flash. Then in the month of November, I got a message I want to do PgMP, and our program was going to start, led by Mr. Sami for program management. I said, let's go for it. And Iqtidar said to me, "Sir, are you not doing it?" I told him, "Iqtidar, I'm gonna give you somebody who work on 7-step formula and who is the best of best, even better than me." Iqtidar said, "Sir, that's not possible." I said, "You will see." He joined the program, and today he's a certified program management professional, and he did it with overall above target. I just want to put a highlight here. In last few months, number of people who are failing in PGMP because they are reaching us has increased tenfold. And with that level of exam, somebody goes and crushed the exam. It shows two things. He is amazing, and the process he followed was amazing. So, Iqtidar, congratulations. I'll come to you. First of all, I'll go to Mr. Sami, your coach, your facilitator. Mr. Sami, how was Iqtidar throughout his journey? What did he do differently? And how other people, even who are not our student, because our students always clear, those who are not our student, what they can learn from Iqtidar success journey so that they can become certified.
Congratulations to Mr. Iqtidar for such an amazing scorecard. Four all above targets, only one target. Excellent result in this such a difficult exam. And the lesson learned from his complete journey of over 8 or 9 months is consistency. He was doing little things. Sometimes he was not doing anything, but always he was referring to the booklet. Whenever we had the conversation, he was giving the response. Sir, I have done only 30 questions. I have done only 20 questions, but he followed the rule of each every day small thing is better than relying on the last week and cracking everything. That is not possible in PGMP exam. So that was a key success factor for Mr. Iqtidar, always being attentive, always being focused, and understanding the concepts that helped him to pass the exam. So, Mr. Iqtidar, how you want to say in your own words the high level summary, high level roadmap of your success journey?
Well, thank you, Mr. Sami. I first of all, I would like to thank you and Mr. Amir for amazing mentorship that you did, Mr. Sami. And I can certainly say that this would have not been possible without your mentorship, without your constant follow-up, without your help that you did over the past 8, 9 months. And of course, when I'm going back to probably November 2021, when I was struggling with my PMP certification, and I bumped into one of the videos of Mr. Amir on YouTube, and I was like, "This sounds so easy. It's I have read all of the things, and the PMP doesn't sound very easy, but this guy is making sound makes it sound very easy." So I reached out to Mr. Amir, and we started the journey, and I did that PMP exam, passed that, and that day I decided that I'm going to be doing PGMP as well. Then back in the start of this year, I reached out to him, and then I connected with Mr. Sami and started preparing for the exam. But overall, the journey for my exam, I would say it was difficult because of work and family related commitments that we all have. But I was consistent, and I'm really happy that I passed my exam today, and with I would say with good grades. So I appreciate Mr. Sami all of your help and support.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, Mr. Amir.
Okay, so to that, let's go since with the PMP and PGMP, there's a lot of difference there. And one of the difference, let's take it step by step. Step number one is the application of program management. right? The PGMP application is a interesting thing. Some people even said it's hard nut to crack. So how was the PGMP application for you? And specifically coming from the PMP perspective, how difficult it was, what was the process we followed. I want you to share it to somebody as you are telling someone how the application process is and what they can learn from it.
Sure. So when I reached out to you, Mr. Amir, about PGMP, I had no idea that PGMP actually consists of two big hurdles, I would say. One is the application, and the other one is the exam, right? I didn't know that application part is that difficult, and a lot of people actually fail that first phase of their review with PMI, and they're never eligible to go ahead. I didn't know that, and if I was not here with you and your team, I think I would have never understood that criticalness of that thing. So when I connected with Mr. Sami and started doing that, I had no idea, and I didn't know even a word about how to write that application. So I would say from step one to end, Mr. Sami was the one who guided me, who reviewed my application word by word, and he made sure that what I am writing is as per the standards of PMI, and he made sure that my application would not get rejected, and that what eventually happened, and we successfully passed the first phase of that review and got that passed. And there was a lot of back and forth between me and Mr. Sami, and I appreciate his time because it's not easy to go through each and every section of your application, review it, and make sure that it is as per the standard. So I think that was a difficult phase, but it was passed
Hmm.
like a walk in the park.
Yeah. So basically, for everyone, program management application is one of the most important thing in the exam. You see, passing the exam is one thing, but and even especially with the AI, this is a very interesting thing. Before AI, the PGMP application was hard, but since everyone can use AI and just do it, PMI is using AI to make sure that you don't use AI. They need a personalized experience, that things that you do it yourself, right? You see, there's an imperfection in the perfection. If there is no mistake, that's a mistake, right? This is like if you write somebody, even if you are an English literature teacher or someone like Mr. Sami who loves grammar, still you do something that can be said, okay, this is not AI. So they are checking each domain, all three domains of the application with extreme precision and reviewing it. And for everyone, first you write down the entire application. Once the application is done, then the application goes to PMI check completeness. Then you pay the exam fees, and then it goes to panel review, right? Once it is goes to panel review, then the certified program managers review it. Then once it has gone to panel review and certified program managers are reviewed, then only then you can go and give the exam. So this is a very interesting thing, and I actually love this thing about PGMP, that they put that hurdle, and I hope someday they put such big hurdle on PMP also. That will actually make PMP more interesting, right? And that will actually interesting it. Okay, let's go with one by one things. PGMP booklet, the small booklet that me and Mr. Sami has written it. How helpful that booklet was for your exam preparation.
Um, Interesting enough, I was talking to Mr. Sami the other day, and I would come to your question, and I told him, Mr. Sami, that it feels like you guys have packed a whole ocean in a glass, with that much of knowledge that booklet actually has. So that was very helpful. Mr. Sami's instructions were that keep reading that every day, even if you have to read just one page. I told him, Mr. Sami, I'm going to be traveling a lot between, in the North America, and he said, if you're doing anything, just, on the airport, anywhere, just bring out your booklet, read one page, two pages. So I was doing that constantly over the past 8 to 9 months, and that is really helpful. Um, Helpful because whatever you could imagine that you will be tested on is actually present in that booklet, and and to some extent, sometimes. I also felt that there is so much knowledge in that booklet that sometimes very difficult to actually comprehend that and remember that because it's a lot in a very small space.
Hmm. Okay. So this is true. One of our mentors or teacher, I would say me and Mr. Sami, his name was Arif. He used to say, "दरिया को कुएं में बंद करना."
Exactly,
Put
that's right.
put
Yeah,
the entire put the entire sea or river in like a small bottle or something like that.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in English. Okay. Now let's talk about the program. Three things I want to put. Take it, and then Mr. Sami, you can take for there. The most important thing for a person like you, Iqtidar, you have been extremely busy person, as you said, traveling here and there. How important the customized roadmap that from last 8 months, Mr. Sami gave it to you, and how important or effective it was for your preparation.
Well, I think that is the whole lifeline of the methodology or the strategy that you and your team uses, right? We all know we are all busy in our lives. We have our professional lives, we have our family lives, we have kids. Even you are there now to drop your kids and then pick them up, how busy life is. So if it's not that customized, and I appreciate all of the hard work you guys do, if it's not customized to that level, I think it would take a lot more efforts from people like us to get our PMP understood, PGMP understood and passed, because it's not possible without that. So I think that is the lifeline of all of this program that you have put in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with the customized roadmap, like it's hand in hand, but I want to discuss it step by step. How important is follow up first? I was recording Zavidic portfolio journey few hours back, and the way follow up you put it was beautifully. I will put in that, but first I want to know your thing. So how was your follow up in your point of view? How the follow up was for you?
Oh, it was amazing. It was great. Because many times I would be so busy at my job that for 3, 4 days, I would completely forget that I am working on my roadmap to get program management certification and get certified. And then suddenly I would get a ping, a message from Mr. Sami, and he would ask, like, Mr. Iqtidar, what is the update? Have you completed these mocks? Have you done this? Have you done that? And that would then, bring me back actually into the thinking that, oh, I have to do that as well. Then, when my day would finish at my work, I would come home. Even I would be tired, I would be doing other things, but I would still sit for an hour or 30 minutes and do whatever I committed during the day with Mr. Sami. So that constant reminder and follow up every other day, I think was very critical to keep me on track.
Hmm. Okay. Mr. Sami, please, then I will ask for the coaching call if you can ask
Okay.
whatever you want.
So, moving forward with the follow up, and then once you started to do the questions, then there were some questions, especially the purple background questions, and then the later on we come to lead mocks. How relevant are the questions for the real exam? You just appeared in the exam. What is the tone of the exam as compared to our mocks, and how was your feeling when you were sitting in the exam?
Yeah, so if we talk about the overall tone of the questions that you have provided, including purple background and the other mocks that we have, I think the tone matches 95% with what I got in the exam today. The tone of the exam was not alien at all to me, and it felt like I am going through some of your mocks that I just did yesterday and over the past couple of months. So the tone and the questions were very relevant what you have had given to me to work on.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. That is really beautiful to hear about that. Okay, so when you talk about the mocks, which mocks were most relevant? When you talk about the mock, like elite mock, or which one would you
Blue
would put?
questions, purple, green.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so the purple background overall tone was very similar. The elite mocks, I would say. So when I did elite mocks, I found them a little sort of difficult, right? And then when I moved to the purple marks made a lot more sense to me, and were easy to understand. The questions in the exam were based on the same tone, but they were a lot more twisted.
A lot more twisted.
So it
So you
means
would
that
say the
for the preparation, the elite mocks are very important to get your baseline strong, and then you can easily understand the purple questions.
Yes, that is right. I would say the elite mocks are the one those compare in complexity with the questions that I got in the exam.
Elite
Mm.
mocks, okay.
So I would
Yeah,
say that the reason we got above target, elite mocks actually play a role into that, so that it
yes,
build the momentum, it build the mindset, and it build your stamina, so that if the difficult questions come, you are able to tackle them instead of like taken aback what has just happened. Is that so?
that's right. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so the most important thing which I believe is the question answer sessions, the question answer session that we do every single week. So, what do you think about them and how important they were for you?
Well, see, Mr. Amir and Mr. Sami, I would like to thank you guys here. It's because not everybody does that. Uh, I started my program with Mr. Sami, and we went over everything back in March, April, probably. And then I was so busy that I couldn't do what I was supposed to do. And then Mr. Sami and you and being kind enough, you guys added us again into the program or the batch so we can go over what we did again and get everything refreshed without any cost, without any money, to just to get prepared. So that was the time when I tried to join all the calls with Mr. Sami, uh, and go over all the questions. Those are, I would say, very important because you are in live sessions. Mr. Sami explains that this is the right answer, why this is the right answer. That is very important for your concepts to be understood and cleared out, right? So those calls, I think, made 50% of my understanding and exam passing today what I have. So 50% actually came from those calls.
50% care. This is an important thing that those coaching calls we do, some of them, not like very few of them public for those people who are not our students, but we have a long big data bank where we keep on doing every weekly coaching call. And tomorrow our PGMP batch is starting, and we are gonna straightforward put into that, start working more into that, so that we can update the data bank into that way. That's a very important thing. How many questions were directly related to exam content outline, ECO?
But um, I would say just 5%. What I understood,
Mm.
just 5%.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Now PMI is moving a little bit move away. Use the ECO in a different way, but not directly.
Yeah.
Mm. That's an important thing into that. Mr. Sami?
Did you get any mathematical question today in the exam?
No, sir, as you said, don't worry about the mathematical questions. So I followed your lead and there were no mathematical questions, which I'm happy because that takes extra time to do.
Okay, and what was the length of the questions?
So that is a very important thing that I wanted to share today, and hopefully for everyone who is watching this and can benefit from this. I think the length of the questions, so the screen was maximized, and 80% of the questions, the question length was at least 4 lines, which is I think pretty long. And the answers also were extended based on the writing that they have done there. So the length was more than expectations.
And how did you manage the time? Average, how you manage the time
So
for 1 hour, 2 hour, how you break it down, and did you take any
yeah,
break?
so I did,
Yeah.
as we spoke in the morning, Mr. Sami, what you directed me to do is to take a break after every 40, 50 minutes. So after first 50 minutes, I took a break. I went outside of the examination desk. I ate a chocolate, just to get some energy. I drank water, I walked, and I just refreshed my eyes. And that was the only break I could take. When I came back and I started doing the questions, I was sort of in more energy and more focused. And also, I didn't have time actually to take another break. So I took one break after 50 minutes, and that was enough.
Mm. So one break of 15 minutes.
I would say it was 5 minutes.
Okay, and you took it after how many questions?
I took it after 50 questions.
After 50 questions. Were you
Yes.
tired, needed, or that just you wanted to take a break?
No, I was not tired. I So one of the instructions that Mr. Sami constantly had is that before the day of your exam, stop your books, learning, reading at least 12 to 24 hours before. Before the day of the exam, get a good sleep, make sure you're fresh. So that is what I did. And I was pretty fresh.
And was it useful?
So,
It was very useful. It was very
and
useful because, sorry to interrupt you, but so I took my exam at 12 p.m. There were a couple of centers. Some had exam at 8 a.m. and some had at 4 p.m. So I know myself, my body clock. I knew if I'm going to go early in the morning, my brain is not going to be working. It's going to be foggy. And if I go 3 p.m., I'm going to be exhausted. So I took the 11 or the 12 p.m. slot. That was the perfect time for me.
that's a beautiful way to evaluate. Like I love I'm also like you. If I go in the morning, I'm not up. Like Mr. Sami is up in the morning. He's up. And
Yes.
for like 1 hour, I have to have one coffee here, there, and then I get up. And
Yes.
at 9 or 10, I'm at the peak, and then after 4, like I'm done. Right. So
Yes.
this is a good way to look into that. Like see, many people they work perfect in the morning. Many people work better in the evening, in the afternoon. So identify what works for you, what
Yes,
works
exactly.
for you, and go into that in a way in the exam. Were
Right.
there any agile questions in the exam?
There were a couple of agile questions, yes.
Yeah.
There were a couple
Okay.
of agile questions, and during my PGMP, uh, I didn't touch agile piece because what we did with you back then in the PGMP, I still have all of that fresh in my mind, so I didn't have to go back to review the agile methodology and things.
And
So
what about the risk management? Was the risk and
risk
issues
management,
dominant?
yes, no, the risk was not dominant in my exam. I would say the benefits management and stakeholder engagement was the dominant tone.
Was a dominant one.
Yeah,
Okay, awesome. That's
yeah.
Iqtidar, if you have to start your journey today, like tomorrow batch is starting. So if you are starting in that batch, and I want you to clear it by the end of this year, what would you do differently in your journey now?
Well, what I would do if I have the liberty of the time is that I would give more time daily. That is definitely helpful, which again depends on your schedule. What do you do and how you do? But if I started today, I would give at least 2 to 3 hours daily and
Mm,
minimum 6 to 8 hours on Saturday and 6 to 8 hours on Sunday.
And try to finish
okay,
in how much time you feel is possible? 3 months is realistic, 2 to 3 months.
Yes, I think it's possible to get it done in 4 months, I would say, where you want to understand and grasp the concepts
Uh-huh.
and build your base. I think you need at least 4 months.
Right.
I disagree. I
Yeah.
disagree, but okay. I disagree. I am
Yeah.
100% sure we can easily do it in 2 months, especially with Mr. Sami. The reason being, let's say, let me put it this way, and Mr. Sami, let's make this roadmap right now for the people who are starting tomorrow. So, in 2 to 3 days, you can fill the application with the template, with the standard templates that we have. If you give 4 hours, 100% in 2 to 3 days, you can fill the application. Once the application is done from your side, it's done. Okay. Now, to that, I'm going back to my teaching mode. Okay. Once the application is done from your side, right? That's it. Your job is done. We review it. Maybe it will come back, maybe it will not come back. Then comes the preparation. Let's say each module. If we complete 3 to 4 hours daily, we complete all the modules, we start doing mocks. I'm 100% sure if your application is accepted, Mr. Sami, we can do in 45 days. What's your intake on that, Mr. Sami? Can
Yeah,
we do that?
we already have a person who did in 28 days, Mr. Firoz Khan from Qatar.
Firoz Khan, Sai Anirudh did in
Sainudra,
exactly, Sai Anirudh did in exactly 30 days,
correct.
right?
Yes.
So,
So,
yeah,
but
so, yeah, and
they are
Sai Anirudh did PMP exactly the day you did, like PMP. So you are same, and so I would say to that, you need to be a little bit more optimistic, a little bit more.
see too much. So for everybody, like Mr. Amir said, the persons for those whose the batch is starting from tomorrow, the target will be that by end of October, 31st October, we finish the application. This is done and submitted, and then in 2 months, targeting Christmas holidays, New Year holidays. Before that, we are going to take the exam that is realistic with 2 to 3 hours daily.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Iqtidar has always been a perfectionist. I still remember, like he has been perfectionist, and okay, that reflects in his score
Yes.
without any doubt. Without any doubt, that reflects in his scorecard. But I am a person to do the minimum viable product. If it works, do it. If it works, let's go for it. Mr. Sami is also like perfectionist, but I am a somebody. It works. Go ahead. Let's see. Let's get the market feedback. Let's see how it works into that. Mr. Sami, any other question that you would like to ask?
No, I would just request Mr. that always stay in contact with our community. It has been a great pleasure and honor to work with you. And now, your final words on all the your group mates who have not yet done 3 to 4 are still remaining in batch 12. You have to motivate them
Yeah,
also. And for all the
yeah,
other students, what will be your
yeah,
motivation for them?
yeah. But I also, Iqtidar, before you start, I also need a 30-second message from you in video that we are gonna send in your group
Batch
to
12.
motivate
Okay.
5 people, your batchmates. That's only for your batchmates.
Sure.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah. So a couple of words of motivation for everybody who hasn't completed their certification yet is it seems it's impossible. And with that thinking, we tend to delay things and we tend to not give it the time that it needs. Give consistent time, 2 hours daily, and within couple of weeks, you will be able to crack the exam, and I can guarantee that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to put few things here for everybody who is listening there. When we started this journey from PMP, PGMP, and inshallah we'll do PFMP, we said we are loyal to the cause. Right? You see that by going my gap. So we are loyal to the cause and we stayed loyal throughout the journey, up, down, wherever it is. I love to say that change is hard in the beginning, messy in the middle, and beautiful in the end. And today it's beautiful. It was in initial when we started, it was hard, then it suddenly became messy, but finally it became beautiful. So everyone who plans to do PGMP and who wants to do that, this is our success story. Mr. Sami, what is the number here? 90 or 89?
90, 90. He's number 90.
90. 90. This is not just a number to say, this is 90 proven success journey. Out of them, 87 or 86 people for did not like they did not record the journey. Everyone else success journey is on YouTube. I put it there. And all 89 journeys are in a pufflet. Like I will again put it again with Iqtidar, and when we get 100, the 100 pictures there to put it there. This is a proven success journey, starting from my wife. Like I coach, I coach my wife, she becomes certified. Mr. Sami coaches elder brother, right? He became certified. Like we are saying, we are starting it from a home, right? So if all of our if we can do it with my wife, Mr. Sami, with his brother, with our old student, with somebody. We have students who haven't done PGMP. Bhaskar, then Faraz, Mr. Sami. Faraz also did not do
Firoz
PGMP.
Khan.
Firoz, who did not do PMP, did PGMP. So whatever your story is that, if you want to do PGMP, I'll make sure that me and Mr. Sami, and through our 7-step formula, you become certified. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Sami,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Iqtidar. Iqtidar, send me a good picture of you. The remaining Mr. Sami will take care
Sure.
of you. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you
Sami.
very much. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.